Well, good morning. Day 4 in Zion, and boy, oh boy, has it been a wild and wacky morning already. Geez. Okay, so I've already shot many photos this morning. I had to be very quick because I was sitting at Court of the Patriarchs. I usually park at Canyon Junction, walk up, sitting at Court of the Patriarchs right before the first shuttle came, and there was a massive rockfall in front of me, and I can't actually show you the back of the camera because I forgot about that. I'll throw up some images of it, and I'll probably throw up my video that I got of it. I really wish I was wearing the GoPro at the time, but I had to think fast. Yeah, absolutely insane experience. It sounded like 1,000 dump trucks being like just crashing down to the ground. That was the loudest thing. Yeah. The funniest thing that was happening was there's this family of wild turkeys and there's two in particular. One was chasing the other constantly, but in turn, they were also chasing me around Court of the Patriarchs. So I was just like, oh, I couldn't think about all these things at once. So I was taking a video of the rockfall, and then I realized, oh, I'm a photographer. I need to go get my camera. So I had to try and get away from the turkeys, grab my camera, take a few shots. I had to like hop up on a rock because I needed to get away from the turkeys. I thought they were literally gonna come get me. Oh my God, what a morning. Oh, but it was awesome. Yeah, first shuttle came, I reported it to the driver. I was the first one to report it, so that's pretty cool. That's a bucket list shot for me. And honestly, the image is quite nice. Tons of layers to it, actually. You got this cliff kind of making a diagonal downwards, a fair amount of fall color to the bottom left. Gorgeous canyon wall in the back with a nice little spire, the rock fall dust debris, and then in the background you have a peak catching morning light. So I was like, damn, what an image, what a moment, man. Oh, and then I just took the bus to Temple of Sinawava, and I'll throw up this image as well. Just a beautiful little tree nestled in some sandstone. Yeah, honestly, a scene I've never seen before. So cool. Just 2 images already this morning. Really wish I could have brought you along for that, but wow, it's been a wild one. So I'm feeling pretty good. I guess I need some breakfast now. Woo! Alrighty, let's get on with it. Go check for some oils, and we'll be doing my wading boots are on, so we'll be doing some wading through the river. Alrighty, let's go. Ah, lovely. Coming down from the excitement. It's good. Ready to get into some oils, hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool morning. Yeah, I got a few bucket list shots that I really want in Zion. I'd say that photo of the rockfall is, I mean, it's not as grandiose as Cable Mountain's rockfall. That would have been really cool to photograph, especially from like right this spot. That'd been amazing. And you know, that's like a more lofty kind of bucket list shot. But yeah, a few other ones. I've actually gotten another one, which actually over on that peak there. A photo of a California condor, but I photographed 1K back in, I think it was 2020, maybe 2019 or 2020, one of the two. It was 2019. It was definitely 2019. I was in Rochester in 2020. But yeah, I'll throw up that image. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. Just 1K, reflected light. It was like day after his first flight, I believe. Yeah, and I actually watched his first flight. That was really, really quite cool. And that's always a bucket list for me. That one made the book, I'm pretty sure. But then a couple others I really want to get. Obviously, mountain lion, of course. I mean, mountain lion Zion, absolutely. Let's go. Though I don't think I would live to tell the tale. Another one is the Mexican spotted owl. I've always wanted to spot one. Just have no clue where to find them, or, you know, when to find them, or, you know, I would love to be like, I'd love to team up with like a biologist, wildlife biologist here in Zion, and get together and see if we can spot one. It'd be awesome. And then I think, to a lesser extent, a bighorn sheep kind of in front of a big giant grand vista, like on the edge of something. That's kind of another bucket list shot I really do want. But yeah, just this morning got me thinking about those types of images, and yeah, I'm really quite happy with that photo. So, oh, what an eventful moment. But now we're just gonna coast through the river a little bit, check on a few spots. It looks like fall color is basically the same as 2 days ago, so not really too much different, but yeah, we'll see what we see this morning. I might stay in the main canyon all day. I'm not entirely positive. It's always hard for me to stay in the main canyon all day because the light is rough between like 11 and 2, but we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. Well, definitely more of a somber image, but if you can see that right there, it's a little teeny tiny dead lizard. Took a little photo of it. I'll throw it up on screen. There's something beautiful to it, but at the same time, it's kind of morbid. Yeah. Oh, I hate seeing dead animals. But I don't know. I saw that just glimmer of light and amongst all this kind of brown, and it's got something to it. Morbidly, I don't know. I don't necessarily like it, but yeah, well, we'll continue on. You can see this natural oils, the iron bacteria is really starting to bloom in these areas because this didn't exist 2 days ago. So that's pretty cool. Still tricky to find scenes because it's very convoluted in here. Yeah. And what's interesting too is it's actually been cold enough in the main canyon that we do have ice forming, which is pretty damn cool. Two things I love most: ice and oils in Zion. But I did see one scene over a little further down, but I might head back to it and try and shoot if I can't find anything else. It was okay. It's a very simple image, but it'll work. Still gorgeous enough, but not really. It's like most of the oils just kind of accumulate down there. And all this is just kind of green sludge. Huh. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Oop. It's all happening back there, but way too many reeds. I always avoid reeds because they create bad reflections. I don't know if you can see that, kind of the reflections that they create in the water. Really messes with the oil, so I tend to just avoid them entirely. Yeah, it's all right through here. This probably needs a little bit more time to bloom. Just gotta keep your eyes up. Ooh, a lot of good oils down there. But nothing I can particularly do with it. There's an oak kind of right there, but it's not a particularly great looking oak. Tricky. See if we got anything here. And to get onto the gatekeeping topic, I don't like to gatekeep, but at the same time, I don't need to really tell people where this is, and I don't really want to. Mainly because this is, it's while this area is like overflow essentially for the river, it's still a sensitive environment, and you don't want a bunch of people kind of trafficking through here. But at the same time, if you just explore a little bit, you're gonna find it almost immediately. So I don't want to be mean or anything. It's just, I believe in exploration, not just telling people where to go. Let's see here. Anything up in here? Not much. Really need to change my battery on my camera. But, okay. Oop. Some in there, but not much. Yeah, I think we're just gonna head back to that scene, take a super simple shot, and be on our way, because the light is creeping down those walls over there, so gotta be fast. All right, let's go. All right, this is kind of what we're looking at. Super basic. To pull you off a little bit. Essentially, stripe of natural oils against the top of this beautiful oak leaf. Looks stunning. Oak leaf is a little bit submerged too, so that's super nice. Yeah, back of the camera it's pretty nice. I'll throw it up. I think it's basic. It's very basic. I think I need to actually pull back a little bit. Maybe do like a really long 65 by 24, just to kind of come up. There we go. Are you on? There we go. Maybe just like pull back a little bit and see if I can get like a super long 65 by 24 on this. I think that might actually work too. But these oils are looking really nice. Yeah. Tomorrow's my last day, which is honestly great because I don't feel like I'm worn out. You know, I feel like I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm, you know, day 1, day 2, always gonna be difficult. Day 3, kind of builds a little bit more of more steam in me, and then today I'm just like, especially after the rockfall, just feeling invigorated. I'm just ready to go. But I think I'm gonna pull back on this, try and do a 65 by 24, include more of the oils to the right, because we got quite a bit of room to work with too, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, ish. I don't know. I'll have to check it. I am digging it. It is really kind of a cool image. All right, found myself in my kind of usual haunt on this trip for oils. It's looking decent. It's getting a little, some oils improve with time. Some are just better when they're like baby oils. I don't know, more blue than anything. And I feel like these oils are a little much and kind of muddy too. It's just there's a lot of rainbows going on to it, which is not necessarily always a bad thing, but I think in this instance it's kind of a bad thing. But basically what I'm just doing is looking at every possible leaf, seeing if there's an option here. I see one over here. Probably about right there. Very broken cottonwood that I actually shot 2 days ago. It's looking really, it's like being eaten by the oils, and the reflected light's super nice, so I think I'm going to try for that one. I'm going to have to move that reed. Gently move it to that side, because you don't want to accidentally break anything, the reed or the oils. So let's see how we get on, even though this might be invasive reeds. I actually don't know. I know nothing about plants. All right, let me see if I can set something up. Alrighty, found, I think, there's a pretty nice little frame on this guy here. Not sure if you can see it, I'll throw it up, but essentially it's just this guy right down here. That little drowning oak leaf I was talking about in the last clip. Yeah, it works quite well. It's got good movement to it. The rainbows kind of actually break up the monotony of the blue, and the reflected light from this wall across from me is super, super awesome. So really hitting that leaf quite well, giving a bit more dimension than, you know, when I was here with the overcast skies and the leaves. Much better having that reflected light. I'm really happy. I was really happy with this one. Don't think I can get much better than that. Pretty stoked. What I love to wait for is to see if any of these little bugs, like, because little bugs cross the water and make these little tracks. Actually, I wonder if that's one right there. No, that's just a little red dot, but these little bugs like to sometimes enter the scene, and I kind of like to try and photograph that. Yeah, so we'll see. It's a nice scene. Going a little crazy with angles here. I'll throw this one up as well. Really enjoyed this one. I think the light around the leaf makes it look like it's on fire, which real into, but essentially just reflected light off the sandstone wall opposite me. A lot of ambient light from the sky above. And then those beautiful oils. Yeah. I don't like to focus stack these because I like to put more emphasis on the leaf. Also, I mean, I guess that's a good get out of jail free card for me. Make an excuse like that so I don't have to focus stack. Yeah, but I do love this. I like the ethereal kind of transient nature of this. Just beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Good little pull here. There's one more scene I might try over here. I don't know. It's really tough for me to take a lot of these small scenes because, man, my feet start aching. Like, it's such like minute muscle movements that I have to do, and it's just like, I feel all twisted up when I stand up from these. Kind of hurts, but it's worth it in the end because I do love this image. I think this one's gonna be a winner. Made it to the other side of the river, and it's when you come over here, it's very reverent feeling place. I don't know. It's very I don't know. Special. It's very special over here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much more fall color before my last day. Ain't the end of the world, but oh well, you know. Get what we're given. Always want to look behind me to make sure there's no scenes that I'm missing. I do like that pine tree, but it seems a little obvious. Yeah. Huh. It's gorgeous through here. It's just so calm, so peaceful. You'll probably never see somebody on this side of the river. I used to spend a lot of time running across this side, chasing the heron, photographing deer. Another big thing for me. Oh, it's just nice. It's peaceful to get over here. Still debating on if I'm going to stay on this side, on the main canyon today, the entire day, but maybe, maybe not. I just don't know if there's, I don't know if it would benefit me, you know? Maybe it will. You got condors up there. See if this 2x zoom can get them. Oh boy, let's see. Nope, probably not. They are, all right, there-ish. Maybe they'll be black dots, hopefully. We'll see. They are lovely though. Yep. I'm sure one of them's 1K. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, makes me always want to like go up to Angel's Landing. Just try and nab a shot at one, but that's much too much of a hike for me these days. And I just don't want to deal with the people. And it was super nice before the lottery system. I mean, obviously the lottery system is so important because it is treacherous on those chains up there. But back in 2019, when I first got back to Utah and started exploring Zion, that was one of the first days back. I did Angel's Landing. Did it in a pair of Levi's, my Danners, and a t-shirt. Brought all my camera equipment with me. So silly. Yeah, if you ever want to do that hike, I wouldn't really bring any camera equipment. Maybe if you have like a smaller system, I'd bring like a wildlife lens in case you get the condors up there, but it is a hike to experience, not really one to photograph. Oh, beautiful through here. Whew, made it to my rock. I've spent many a time eating lunch on this rock, just waiting. But that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna wait till about 2. That's when the sun's gonna cross kind of these peaks to the right. Got some good fall color up on this cliff, so I'm just gonna wait it out. But yeah. It's about a 3-hour wait, but I think we'll be all right. I got plenty of images today, enough excitement out of today, so I'm gonna chill here until that time, and then I'm gonna spend the whole day in the main canyon. Why not? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All fueled up, just waiting on this shadow. It's right there. And then we're kind of in a reflected light zone. It's not basically time to go yet, because I kind of want this shadow to hit over this section of the water. And hopefully, fingers crossed, great blue herons around. I think I saw them on day 1, actually. But haven't seen him since. So, do want to see if he's lurking around here. He was further down canyon on day 1, so I've already checked there today, walking up this entire way. So we'll see. But I'm ready, Art. Ready for that shadow. Because when you get that reflected light in here, it's just beautiful. But really, you need this sun to shine right on this wall over here, and then boom, all reflected light in here. It's just gorgeous. It's just wonderful. But we're getting closer. After this, I think I'm gonna probably head down to Big Bend, hop on the shuttle, and then probably go to the Court of the Patriarchs to see if I might be able to wiggle my way into that area that had the rockfall in it. Maybe, I don't know. I doubt there's any dust still. It's probably all settled, but just kind of want to see back there, see if there's, I don't know. They probably have already cordoned off everything. Yeah, I made the choice to, I hope it was the right choice. I mean, I made the choice to jump on the first shuttle rather than, because I could have really just jumped on that sand bench trail to Court of the Patriarchs and probably gotten some other cool shots of the rockfall, but I don't know. For me, it was probably like that wouldn't have been too smart of an idea, but I don't know. In any case, it's still a beautiful day, and we've had a lot of excitement and a lot of rest time, so doing well. Doing really well. Ah, what a view. All right. Shadows here. They're super nice. Love this area of the river. It's funny, actually, right now it's the Plein Air Art Invitational, I think is what it's called, where it's basically like, you're painting on a canvas in open air, I think is what that means. It's really impressive when you watch people do it, because it's like real fast painting that's gorgeous in the end. But there's a guy over here, and I got a few images of him. I hope it's not that creepy, but I essentially got his art. I'll throw up a couple of these images. Probably not this one, just because it's like, I don't know. I feel like with the GFX, you're almost reproducing things. I mean, it's far away, but I'll throw up some images of him in action. He was killing it. Yeah. I just love this. Paintbrush right there. Good detail. Probably can't see this, but I'll throw it up and you'll see it. Yeah, it was funny. I've seen a lot of plein air artists. I always tend to be in the background, like right behind them, like creeping on them. And I like to snap a few photos just of them in their element. We're all artists out here, I guess. Yeah, hoping for the heron here. Haven't seen him yet. Haven't seen him all day. Where's that? Probably up further in the Narrows, I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh, this tree. Gorgeous little tree right here. Recently fallen too, or swept by the river. I'm not sure which one. But gorgeous area. Yeah, I'm just kind of taking it slow today, enjoying it. It's been really nice to just be in the main canyon all day, so taking it easy. All right, I'm headed back to a spot that I was at this morning when I photographed that tree in the sandstone nook. Because I actually just saw from where I was at in the river that I think it was the same tree that I shot 2 separate images of. It's probably my favorite tree in the main canyon. Joy and Care, and I'll throw those up. You can kind of see them. But I think it's the same exact tree. So I have to go back to that spot and check. But also we have a lot of reflected light going in right now. So this photo will be better than the one this morning. For sure. With that reflected light. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. If it's the same tree, I'm gonna give up. I just can't find any other. I wonder how many compositions there are of this tree. Jeez. Let's go see. Yep. Sure enough, it was. Same exact tree. I've shot many times before. My old friend, Joy and Care. 3rd composition on it. I wonder how many more compositions there are. I'll find out in a few years. Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get into Quarter Patriarchs today. I'd love to. I'm gonna head down there and see, but just in case but I can't get in, this might be goodbye, so. Thanks for tuning in for this one. It's been a fun day. Very good, restful day, very, just some natural highs today. Absolutely great one. But thanks, y'all. We'll see ya for our final day, day 5 in Zion. See ya. Testing. Working. Oh, I think it was on the whole time. That's hilarious. Sorry. Still learning the DJI stuff. But haven't given up yet. Actually found this scene right here. Essentially this driftwood right there. If you can see it. Pretty cool little scene on the back of the camera. It's really hard to find balance. And really hard to find the I guess proper shutter speed for this, because it just seems a little too long is too long and too short is too short. It's really hard to find a good place. So I think what I'm gonna do is drop this down so I can see everything I'm doing. I think I want to go 2.5 seconds, but balance I actually have to go off center, which kind of looks a little weird. but it does work for the photo, I think, quite nice. Sorry, there's this lady over here just mad dogging me, staring me down. I'm gonna bump exposure a little bit. I want those shadows. Yeah, it's not looking half bad. It's definitely, I thought it was gonna be a lot better. But I think actually I'm gonna slow it down fully, and I think I'm gonna pop on this ND64, I think? Yeah, it's a really long one. But screw it, we're experimenting right now. It's kind of fun. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, beyond 30 seconds is what it's saying. Let's go to, I think I have to go to manual mode. Oh, that's ISO. Can't wait to see what it says. Oh, why would I do that? What is going on? Manual mode is saying, okay, how do I? Whoa, okay, this broke me a little bit. Okay, let's pop it back to shutter priority. Okay, let's see what we got here. Shutter speed. All right, I'm gonna get back to you when I figure this out because I feel dumb right now. Hold on. Yep, I was done. Dumb. I just need to keep spinning the wheel. So it looks like this is going to be a... I don't want to do a 2-minute. Let's do a minute-long exposure. With this wind is going to be awful, but whatever. We'll give it a shot. We're having fun out here. Yeah, it's a really cool little scene because I was really looking at these rocks, these boulders in the water with all this reflected light. Oh, let me push it down so you can actually see stuff. Boulders, but this is the one thing that caught my attention more than anything. This is a piece of driftwood, so don't think it's gonna work, especially not a minute-long exposure in this amount of wind. It's gonna be a little rough, but I think this is the best I'm gonna find. Yeah. It's another, like, I'm just really not good at these types of shots. I know a lot of photographers that actually have photographs of golden reflected light on water with, you know, beautiful subjects, but something I've never really gotten very good at. Probably because I really struggle to find the subjects. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If this is sharp, I will eat my hat. Oh, it looks beautiful, but no, not sharp at all. Oh, I wish. That'd be great. All right, I'll take off that ND64. Yeah, I think this is more of a failed shot. I'll throw up kind of like one of the okay ones, I guess. But for the most part, not digging it. Okay, come here. There we go, back in your home. And now it's way too bright. Pop it back in aperture priority because I don't really need that. Okay. And one stop above ISO 100. I don't think I want to go 100. Let's go 1 second. Really is a tricky one. I think the biggest thing is it's not centered. It needs one more branch to the right and it would be perfect, but yeah, it was a try. It was a try and a fail. Oh, shoot. Just took another photo. Damn it. All right. I just wanted to bring my exposure comp down. .3 seconds. Yeah, this wind's a little relentless at the moment, so I don't know. It's really not great, but it was worth a shot anyway, so. All right, Court of the Patriarchs on the Sandbench Trail, kind of close to where that rockfall happened. No word from the shuttle driver about it. Wonder how far the information got. I'll go see if anything's dusty over there.
made to the spot.
Nothing's really dusty anymore, but that right there, that's where the rockfall was. Teeny tiny in the grand scheme of things, but still, gave out quite the plume. So that was kind of cool.
Take you out of 2 times. There we go.
Yeah. Well, good thing I checked it out, and I gotta say, quite happy with my shot from this morning. Because, yeah, there's nothing to see now. Gorgeous.